So things that happened in this episode that I picked up. The very first scene was Boyd ringing his bell.
Ding dong.
Like he did at the start of season 1. But the difference was he was dreaming. And he wakes up and he's in what looks like a well by the end of the episode, I think we found.
Film.
Where is he? Where do you reckon he is?
Is he in the future? Because,
Ooh, interesting shout there.
well, he's met by what we think is now Victor. Victor in the future, though.
It does look like Victor in the future.
Yeah,
But
you
why?
got an old, emaciated man, shackled to the wall. Sounds exactly like Victor. There's no one else that sounds like that other than Victor.
That's a good shout.
And
He does look a bit like him as well, actually. You don't really get a good look at him, but he looks like he could be Victor. He also does look like a monster, though, because looks like he's grown a big beard, starved, you can see his rib cage. So it looks like he might be a monster that they've captured and put against a wall.
But he says to Boyd down the well, hurry up, he's going to come back.
Oh, good point.
So who's he actually...
Who's coming back?
Exactly.
Who do you think's going to come? Just any guess. Santa.
I'm going to say Boy in White.
No.
Boy in White.
Little Torturer in white shorts.
Yeah, that's who I'm going for. I'm calling it now.
Boy
in White.
You know what? I've never trusted people in cricket whites either.
I've never trusted people who only use telepathy as communication.
How many have you met?
A few by this stage.
Where do you think they are, though? I reckon it's just like out in the forest in the middle of nowhere and he's in this hut.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the lighthouse, because they're all aging with time.
Ah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it kind of links back to a prediction I made in season 1 where the lighthouse is kind of the epicenter of time and everything that's going on there. If you're in the lighthouse, maybe you age quickly.
That's a really good theory. Like, time is different around this lighthouse. Because Boyd does look like he starts to age at the end of season 1.
Yeah, he gets the white goatee coming in, doesn't he?
Exactly. It's like instant aging or rapid aging.
Another indication of time, we see a grandfather clock underneath.
Yeah, in the monsters' caves.
And that's one of the only times we've actually seen
a clock.
The only other time was when Jade first arrived, and Trudy in the first season, she says that his watch will do him no good there. That's the only actual indication we have of time. And more in the seasons, that there are no seasons. I mean, this the first bit of different weather we've had is the rain that came with the bus.
And that was for a really short time. It just sort of ruined the radio tower and then was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah. It burst all the light bulbs and then stopped.
It's like a snow globe almost, wasn't it?
Yeah. He throws down a rope to Boyd. I question how he did that. He's a good 10 feet away from the well. How is he doing that? He's not doing it with his feet. How did he do that?
That is such a good point. I totally missed that. Yeah. How did he do that?
He then says to Boyd, "Oh, you've got a gun. That'll make it easier."
Yeah, because he wants him to kill him. Yeah, so he saw the sinkhole as well was another point. The sinkhole was vertical. It was going straight up under the Matthews house where Tabitha had been digging, and they bring all the people in. They go, "Help! The wife is under there." But the sinkhole is going upwards, and they do make a comment about it. It's going straight up. That's not how sinkhole works. Like, what is going on with that?
It gets me every time they tried to take something out of the hole. Another piece of the building fell into the hole or fell down on top of them until at one point they take too much out of the hole and then everything just collapses on them. You think they would have put 2 and 2 together? Every time they moved something else fell on top of them. But no, they just kept digging and then they were surprised that they collapsed on all of them.
No, I don't have an engineering degree. But...
Yeah, Elgin.
Yeah,
how does Elgin know what's going on? He wakes from a dream, immediately starts panicking and says he knows, they don't know what's going on. Yeah, they have to get out of there.
Yeah, exactly. But he must be one of the first people, at least the first time that we've met someone who knows about the town before they get there. Everyone else is like, what the hell's going on here? But he seems to have, been here before, at least in his dreams. Which, again, there's this whole dream thing going on in this town.
Yeah, immediately comes off the bus straight into a seizure. Just like Ethan, just like Sarah. It's already too late. I mean, he must know that by that time, if he actually knows what the place is. Unless he's only actually seen it in his dreams. But he seems like he's actually been there before.
It'd be so cool if he had been there before and he has escaped.
Oh, yeah, just like, what's up, Victor? Alright, man.
What up, dude?
How's it going?
What are you doing here? What do you think the new crazy lady's going to do? Anything interesting?
Oh, she's absolutely going to let someone in. She's going to be like, they're cold, they're wet, they clearly need our help. In you come, lads. And everyone's going to get murdered.
She's a colony house resident. You can
if
already
you've ever
tell.
seen it. Yeah.
We know the monsters aren't. I always thought that they were teleporters or aliens or something, but it does seem like they're just monsters.
I don't know. That really depends on how
Cave
many.
children.
Yeah, but how many cave exits and entrances there are. It could still be because again, we only see them. They're looking at them. You never look away, and it's like they could move through the forest at like lightning pace.
You're right. It's the thing. They only when they get looked at.
Yeah. Even in non-human form is seemingly what they were. They still only walked. Whereas the child, the thing that they had
Crawled.
locked in the cage, was crawling, which was terrifying.
Yeah, that is terrifying. But there's a baby monster. Actually, that's a big deal because there's now a child monster. We haven't had. They've all been like old ladies or young or sort of middle-aged people. We've not seen any children.
But are they children monsters or are they monster prisoners? They've got them locked in cages, seemingly,
Pets.
and there's seemingly multiple. Because it's not just one wicker thing that's the stick thing that's like held up against it. There's multiple of them all the way around the cave entrance. What are the people? What are they, guards? That's why we never see them in the town, because they're always guarding them.
It's like a creepy playroom, though, that entire cave system.
Yes, it's very. Maybe they don't actually release them because they're too dangerous.
What do you think the writers were thinking when they made those twins? They were thinking, "It will be really spooky. Let's just have some
You don't
twins."
freak people out.
Do you know what yeah, this would be a really good idea. Oh, you ever seen those twins? They're really creepy. Let's just put them in.
To be fair, we only saw one of them.
Yeah, but we know from the trailer.
We know
it's
from
gonna
the
be
trailer.
like, yeah, make sure you check out our reaction to the trailer.
It will be in the top corner.
Absolutely. But yeah, we saw the twins on that, and that entire tunnel scene was so good, though.
Oh,
It was
so good.
the claustrophobia, the creepiness.
Especially when Victor breaks down. That really puts the. Are they actually going to get out
I
of it?
love the way he just dropped the torch. Was like, I'm out. Leaves her there.
Yeah, he sees the doll, immediately has a breakdown. Let's talk about the fiance.
What, Christy?
Yeah. Let's spare a moment for Kenny. Struck in the heart, because clearly.
Moment of silence for our brother in arms, left in the friend zone.
Stabbed in the heart.
Kenny's losing the plot as well. He's still got his gun out and is shooting in the air. Get in the diner!
That's really good.
Love me.
That's not going to make people
Love
freak
me.
out and run away. It's a guy pulling out a gun and just popping shots. He's doing a desk pop. He's doing an other guy's desk pop.
Going postal because Christy's fiance turned up. Also, Donna confirmed something that we've been wanting to know for a long time. You can't wear the talismans.
Yes.
Can't
But she
wear
did
them.
confirm you can put them in a car, which is interesting. I wonder if any of them have actually tried to drive out of the place, or whether it just still loops.
Yeah, we had a big
Yeah.
theory, didn't we, that if you put it in the car, you might just be able to bypass the barrier or whatever it is that loops you around, but it doesn't seem like it. I think we should make a theory video where we go through some of the major theories, like the snow globe theory, the time theory, quest theory, dream theory. We should definitely do that. Let's do that as one of our next videos. Thanks for watching, guys. That was our episode 1 of season 2 review, recap, and our thoughts and theories. Do you agree with us? If not, put them in the comments below and we'll argue with you for free. Catch us next week after episode 2 airs. We'll release a video as soon as we can. Catch you next week, guys.
Peace.